interest on their credit cards, and they're not loaning money to put American back to work. Shame on Bank of America. Shame.
We're here at the Bank of America to make one thing clear. We need good jobs now. I don't have to tell you, you know it as well as I do, that all across America, people are losing their jobs, their benefits, and even their homes because of the big banks. Jobs are gone because greedy bankers and Wall Street brought our economy to its knees by putting profits over people. We're here to make sure Congress is listening. They're listening to working families, creating jobs now, and making Wall Street pay. And we're not going to stop until we rebuild the middle class.
Worker! Power! Worker! Power! When I say people, you say power! People! Power! People! Power! When I say union, you say power! 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 When I say people, you say power! People! Power! People! Power!
As members of the labor movement, we're under attack. We're under attack every day. I can say teachers, I can say cops, I can say firefighters, I can say construction workers, I can say janitors, I can say security officers. Every day they've decided that on the back of working men and women, that's where they're going to find the money they need to continue to live their cushy lifestyle. And that's sick, and that's dangerous, and it's ugly.
The banks get bought out! People get sold out! The banks get bought out! People get sold out!
Are you angry out there? Yeah! Are you angry out there? Yeah! I'm goddamn angry out there. Yeah! I'm wearing my hard hat. There's too many of our members aren't wearing their hard hats. They're at home.
That's right!
They're not working. We hear about unemployment being above 10%. Little news flash. In the building trades, it's over 30%. I see my brothers from the iron workers here. How high is it, Sean? About 50? 50%. 50% unemployment. That wasn't that high in the Great Depression. We have a depression in the construction industry. And the people who brought us this depression, the people in the building behind me and at banks all across this country, the ones who caused it, the brokers and the bankers and the bastards, as Arthur Osborne used to say, they got our money. And we did it because we knew we had to save this economy. And I don't think we'd do it again, certainly not the same way. What do? They held on to it. And worse than that, they gave themselves bonuses. Bonuses for failure. You think if any of our brothers and sisters in the building trades built a building that fell down, they'd hire them again to build another one? Goddamn right they wouldn't. They'd never get the job. They'd be fired.
Well, that's one way to get attention, right? Yeah! Because we got to get attention from the Bank of America. Because this morning I read in the Boston Globe, it was a shock to me at breakfast, the recession is over. Is it over? No way! Hell no, it ain't over. It's not over till we say it's over, right? Healthcare, big issue in this country, right? Well, I wanted to share what Bank of America is doing in terms of ripping off also the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Because Bank of America has 1,600 employees who qualify for free care under the Massachusetts plan.
People get sold out! The banks get bailed out! People get sold out! The banks get bailed out! People get sold out!
We're here to say that we are not going to tolerate a country run by and for the corporations and the big banks. They are using this recession to permanently eliminate good jobs with benefits and health care. They do not intend to hire people back to good jobs when this recession is quote-unquote over. They intend to have us work part-time, temporary jobs with no benefits and no health care. And we are not going to get those jobs back. That's their plan. We are not going to get our jobs back. We are not going to end foreclosures until we fight. Are you ready to fight?
Yeah! When I say worker, you say power! Worker! Power! Worker! Power!
I want to say this to Bank of America. When we first came up here, a couple of the security guards asked John to get off the steps. If I had the opportunity, I would have reminded the Bank of America that we actually own these steps. And our pension money's in this bank. And we have lots and lots of working people that have accounts in this bank. So we belong on these steps as well as anybody else in this community, no matter how rich you are. The investment banks in the United States of America have democracy. We still get to go to Congress. We still get to fight for our rights. We still get to fight for the American dream. We get to make a difference. Are we going to make a difference? Are we going to get financial reform? Are we going to put our people back to work? Are we going to cure the housing crisis in this country? Then tell Bank America to do the right thing and start working, put money into the community, and start working with the rest of us that actually own this goddamn bank. Thank you.
The banks get bailed out.
People get sold out.
The banks get bailed out.
People get sold out.
The banks get bailed out.
People get sold out.
Thanks, Rich. I don't know about you, but I've been in front of this bank a lot this past year. But you know what? We're going to keep coming back until this bank behaves the way it should, until it creates jobs and puts people back in their houses. So what do we say to Bank of America? We're